Yo, Hideyuki here. The Rebelling Worlds, the Messenger Facts, the one born to be berserk, returning yet again with another great video. You know, with 2025 almost being over, I look back at this year and I think to myself, God damn, what the hell happened to Tokusatsu? Because fuck, man, we had so many awful shows, awful movies, and I do mean god awful specials coming out this year. So I wanted to take the time to go over some of the worst Tokusatsu that came out this year when it comes to that. And yeah, we're just going to be jumping right into it. First up on our list, we have Cutie Honey Beloved Enemy. You know, at first, I was like, oh, Cutie Honey's getting another show. I didn't expect that. It wasn't on my bingo card for this year. But I'm like, fuck, okay. You know, I might give it a watch. You know, some of the other Cutie Honey stuff was entertaining. But then when I saw the actual show, when I saw where it came from on that garbage-ass app, I'm like, oh, hell no. Get me away from this trash. Fuck, man. We can't even make real dramas anymore. No, we gotta pull out the phones and record the drama, on our phones in that garbage TikTok, Instagram Reel format. Oh, this is truly pathetic, man. This is what modern television is gonna look like 2025 going into 2026? Oh, fuck no. If we get more Toku shows, hell, if we get any shows like that in the mainstream, oh fuck, it's over, man. I'll be damned if I ever catch anybody watching trash like that. Hell no, man. I instantly having nothing to do with you. Anyways, moving on from that garbage. Next up on this list, we have Gozugear, number 1 Sentai Gozugear. Yeah, I think it's safe to say, considering everything surrounding this show, it was doomed to fail from the start. You know, Super Sentai has been falling off for years now, and, you know, everybody knows that already. You know, Toei has barely been scrapping, enough money to keep this dead-ass franchise alive, and they're unwilling to take any breaks to actually do something. So, you know, they knew they were desperate. They were like, oh, fuck, everything's been flopping, man. King Odra's been, an absolute flop. Boomandra was an absolute flop. Zenkaiger was an absolute flop. But, you know, people still love anniversary seasons, right? Let's make another anniversary season. Whoa, man, yeah, 50th anniversary. The losers have to watch this, right? They have to like it. And then they look. You know, a couple months later, they see the show is flopping yet again. Oh, man. Oh, it just brings me great joy and pleasure that Toei's finally getting what's handed to them, what they've deserved all this time. You don't deserve that money. Fuck no. Even the die-hard Toku fans are like, oh, hell no. We ain't supporting this bullshit. We ain't buying these toys. We ain't buying into this nonsense. And of course, you're probably going to be like, oh, but come on, man. But Yuki, bro, what about the drama, man? With the actress, man, what about that? I'm like, the show was garbage regardless of the drama. So I could care less about the drama. And yes, with her being gone, it does greatly affect the show's continuity, which is truly pathetic. But the show was already doomed to start. So I'm like, so what? What's that supposed to mean? But you see, this is what I be talking about. When you've been in these mediums long enough, you can see far into the future. You know, you can see the fate that some of these shows and movies have coming for them. You know, that's what higher level thinkers do. That's what Messenger of Facts do. That's what Rebelling Roses do, such as myself. But one day, y'all might be able to reach that level. Maybe not now, but maybe one day. Anyways, moving on from that awful show. Next up, we have the Majade Girls remix in Halloween Party. I mean, first off, what the fuck is with these garbage-ass titles, man? Fuck, what is this, some isekai? Holy shit, man. I'm getting really sick of the long titles that make no fucking sense, that have no grammar structure whatsoever. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. You guys can't even make a proper title. That's how I know it's going to be some trash. And then again, this is another waifu bait thing, for old horny Toku fans to be like, oh my god, my favorite writer girl's in there. Oh, I have to see the special, man. Oh, I have to see them get together and have a grand old time. Oh, this is going to be so entertaining, man. And I'm just looking at their weird ass like, oh, hell no, get your bitch ass up on out of here. These specials need to end, man. So sick of these garbage specials coming out. But anyways, moving on from that absolute filth. Next up on the list is Kamen Rider Zetsu. And yeah, Zetsu has always been trash from the start. Now I'm starting to see people, making their corny little videos going like, oh, is Kamen Rider Zetsu getting boring, man? Oh, is the show not that good? Is it mid, man? I'm like, oh, you're just now realizing that the show is trash? Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that's how I know Kamen Rider Zetsu is absolutely garbage. But the main reason being is the premise itself is just so stupid. Let's just take Nightmare on Elm Street and make it a writer show pretty much. Let's have this loser main character that has nothing going on in his life, just constantly getting gagged every 2 seconds. Disasters are coming after him, and oh man, he has to stay inside. He has to sleep all day. But let's give him the Kamen Rider title, the mantle, the name, the powers. For what? This loser doesn't deserve none of that, man. But of course, it appeals to the same losers watching this. It's a loser main character for a loser audience. It's truly astonishing. I don't like Takahashi at all, if you haven't figured that out already. I see him as absolute fraud. All the shows that he's written have all been garbage. I mean, what do you expect from someone that worked on Dragon Ball? I mean, especially Super of all things. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. And when it comes to this show, there's no excuses. He just goes out of his damn way to write nothing of quality. And not only that, he's making fun of you clowns right in your face and you don't even realize it. It's truly hilarious. But I think the real kicker here is the only competent character in this entire series is Agent Zero. Of course, it's the robot, the non-human character. That's actually worth a damn. Isn't that ironic? Every other garbage character doesn't matter at all. They're so fucking annoying. They're irrelevant. But here comes Agent Zero being the only character worth taking seriously. Oh, man. Oh, the irony couldn't just be more obvious. But anyways, moving on from this garbage show. Next up, we have Wingman, the absolute irrelevant show that came out. It was one of those kind of shows that came and went on the fly, just like the title, Wingman. He just flying away. I'm looking out and I'm like, oh, Wingman's a thing. Okay. And then I look back, I'm like, oh, it's gone. Oh, man. But of course, leave it to the clowns that are obsessed with Wingman and Metal Heroes. They're like, oh, but come on, man. But Yuki, it's Wingman. It's Wingman, and it has Metal Heroes references and cameos, man. Oh my god, it's so cool. I'm like, shut your ass up. There ain't nothing cool about Wingman. Okay, the source material was always garbage. It's just another stupid comedy, another stupid parody that I just could not stand for the life of me. I don't know why you losers still like Toku parodies to this day. Have we not went over this already? Toku parodies are trash. They will always be trash. And Wingman is no exception. Oh boy. Anyways, moving on from that garbage. Next up, we have Ultraman Omega. And yeah, more Ultraman slop for the pretentious fools that think Ultraman is still relevant. It's still cool, man. Oh, Ultraman is just so amazing, man. You have to watch it. It's so dark and gritty. And, I mean, it's such a masterpiece, man. Oh, it's peak cinema, man. I'm just looking at them like, ugh. Oh, well, you gotta get checked up right the fuck now, because ain't no way you think Ultraman is of quality. Well, Ultraman has always had the silliest, goofiest suit designs I've ever seen in Toku. The changers are always trash. The writing is absolutely awful. These characters are so garbage, it's insane. Like, no one remembers these fucking characters, man. It's nothing but stupid-ass kaiju fights left and right, and badly choreographed kaiju fights, too. I'm like, man, you know, with Toku shows, it's like, okay, it may be trash, but at least it's entertaining. Maybe we could get some good fights here and there. You know, get some good action, you know. If it's going to be brain dead, at least let it be entertaining. But Ultraman can't even do that. The action is so lame. Then in 2025, right? They still can't film proper action scenes. Oh, man. Imagine that. Oh, that could never be me. Anyways, moving on from that awful garbage. Last but not least, we have Gavu Guilty Parfait. When will you Gavu fans just give it up already? Gavu is not this masterpiece like you think it is. And yes, I know with Zetsu coming out, you're probably thinking, oh, well, Zetsu is kind of falling off, and I really like Gavu. But listen here. At least Zetsu tried. I mean, it's still trash, but at least it tried. What did Gavu do? Gavu has one of the most weirdest storylines I've ever seen in my life. One of the most garbage motifs I've seen in my life. Really? Fucking snacks and candies for your gimmick. But of course, here comes the losers going like, oh, but come on, man. Oh, you're just being one-track minded, man. Oh, you're just being narrow-minded, man. Gaim had fruits, man. And it was one of the most greatest shows in writer history. Oh, listen here, loser. First of all, you don't know what you're talking about, because Gaim is easily one of the most overrated, overhyped, garbage Toku shows of all time. I tried watching Gaim back in the day. I had a friend that was so obsessed with Gaim. They're like, oh man, Yuki, you gotta check it out. And I'm like, okay, let me see it. And I was just purely disgusted. I watched a few episodes and I never looked back. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't watch that trash. I'm like, hell no. So don't try to come at me, like I don't know what I'm talking about. Because Gaim ain't no better either. So anyways, back onto the topic at hand, Gavu, right? And what will you losers realize that Gavu's not all that? The suit designs are absolutely horrible. The gimmick, the motif is just so stupid. And, they're making fun of you losers because they know, most Toku fans ain't looking too good when it comes to that health. So they know, they're like, man, look, if we make a show revolved around characters eating unhealthy snacks and candies and everything of the sort, we can get the losers to buy in because they're like, oh man, he's just like me. He eats a bunch of chips and candies all day like my fat ass. Whoa, man. And I'm like, wow, they're making fun of you right in your face and you don't even realize it. Oh man. I mean, wow. How delusional can you be? But this is your goat though, right? And all the movie did was just be a segue for Zetsu and be kind of a closure for Gavu. And that's it. The movie did nothing else. There was nothing memorable about it. There's nothing cool about it. It's just another garbage installment in another garbage show. I just look at Gavu, I'm like, I'm not taking your bitch ass seriously. Oh, Lordy. Goodness me. But anyways, with that being said, that's the end of my incredible list. These are some of the worst Toku shows and movies, specials, everything else in between that came out this year. All absolutely awful. Man, Toku's looking pretty bad. It's pretty bent out of shape right now. There was only 2 good things that came out this entire year. I'm like, holy fuck, man. It's bad when only 2 good things came out this year. Holy fuck. Wow. But, that's what happens when you cater into the bullshit. When you do nothing but hype up garbage left and right, and that's what you get back. But anyways, with that being said, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose. And until next time, I'll see you.